Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon now. Welcome in. Welcome to Glasgow Modeling. I'm Carl. Nice to see you all again. Oh, Sprue is about. He's just dropped out. He's been coughing his guts up, so. All right, he's coughing like mad. I'll be a bit more polite. Yeah, I'll just have a wander around benches, see what everyone's on with, and I'll go to chat. We'll go to Octal. Hi, Octal. What are you on with this morning? Oh, toucan.
I'm doing toucan.
Toucans. Toucans of Guinness. Nice. That reminds me of Guinness. Yeah, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Syrier.
You used to have a toy there, an inflatable one, didn't you? All right, we'll nip over to Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Oh, cool. What are you doing?
It's only a tiny one, this one. It's a 25th birthday.
I can't make it out, though. I can see a lamp. What is it?
Do you remember that Alf?
Yes.
That's Alf.
Is it? Oh, can you hear it? Oh. Sorry.
Sorry, hang on a minute.
Oh, I still can't see it. Alien life form.
Alien life force.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's my quick Alf.
Right,
Sat
okay.
in a chair, eating. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I got some of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got just a quick one.
You can't beat a quickie.
No.
Thank you very much. We'll nip over to Connie. Hi, Connie.
Hello. I'm gonna see if I can finish putting my dollhouse, mini
Nice.
dollhouse together.
Nice.
Looks like I'm getting ready to do some. I've got a bench, a few more oddball things, and then I can start assembling it, putting the thing together. We'll see.
Nice. Right. Very intricate. No, you're not actually covered over.
Got any cards?
I just stocked my glue. Tend to keep it on its side so I don't have to wait for it to hit the top of the bottom as much or bottle as much.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll nip down under. We'll go see Scotty.
Oh, yeah, got to see. It's got colour. I'm going to be doing some painting and more painting, I should say, and more cleaning parts up from sprue.
From Sprue.
Talking about sprue of the model, not sprue the glue.
Ah, right. I did wonder. Nice one. Well, we'll just hop over the river in between us and see Paul. Morning, Paul.
Well, good evening. I'm still working on the B-24. I actually finished a tail turret.
That's nice.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It does, doesn't it? Really detailed.
It's not a small kit. I don't know where I'm going to put it when it's finished.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I've heard a lot of good things about that kit, though. So
It is a nice kit. I mean, the wings actually just slot into place.
Oh, nice. Nice.
is that the wings together, or is it just one side?
That's the full wing. And to prove it, here's the other one.
Oh yeah,
Otherwise, it'll fall over.
yeah. That would actually be handy if you're going to move it.
Be tempted not
So
to
it's a
glue
big
it.
bugger.
If it's a good fit, I'd be tempted not to glue it.
I'll glue them because it's probably going to hang on the wall that way.
Yeah.
Hang on. We'll flip it over.
seen lots of people do that, and it does look good when they do. Hang them on the wall like a picture.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. That Sprues and Brews does it, doesn't he?
It's
Yes.
being done as a coastal command aircraft.
Oh, that's right. You was going to do a camo. You're waiting on paint.
Yes.
What sort of camo?
It's the coastal command, so it's dark slate grey and dark sea grey
Right.
and white.
RAF or
Yeah, RAF.
Yep.
I think it's an Indian-based aircraft.
right. Okay. Nice.
Depends on if the decals arrive and the extras arrive for it, like the lead light and the radar.
Yep.
They're out of stock at the moment. Typical.
Yep. Yep. Understand that.
Thank you.
I always pick the odd ones.
Yep. Nice one.
Nice. Dogs are quiet now. Just had a delivery. I'm sorted for the winter now.
Is that a piece of fish there on your bench?
My heater's just turned up for me printer.
Ooh.
My suit. My birthday suit.
Uh-oh. Wrong stream.
So that's where I got quite a bit done yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
That's me. Got his spats done. Got his
Nice.
shirt done. Started doing his tie.
Yeah.
And his face last night on the PPM.
Nice.
Ooh.
Quite fiddly. It's coming on. I like it.
Imagine it would be.
I know it looks daft, but it looks good on his shirt. The colours, the contrast in the colours, you know what I mean? With it being the mask, it's really bright and vibrant. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just going to give this a wash now, ready for picking out the highlights and the shadows and everything. So. All right, I shall split the screen and nip to chat. I hope Sprue's okay. That was first thing this morning was myself dropping me copy link. That's pinned to the top and saying good morning all. And then Octal was in saying good morning. And then Paul Price was in saying good morning. So was Scott. And then there's Sprue. He pinned his couple. And I was saying good evening to me and Sprue. Oh, and then Lindsay's in saying hello everyone in chatland. Hope you're well, Lindsay. Hope you didn't have too rough a morning. And I've asked him if he's coming in. And he says not today. He's had a bad morning. Jeff and Maggie are in. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Maggie. Hope you're well.
Jeff and Maggie.
And Lady Sam's in saying hi to Sprue. Sprue's gone off a minute.
He'll be back.
He's buggered up.
He has. I know he was coughing just now.
Yeah.
And Sam saying hi
He's
to
been separate from Hayden, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Sam saying hi to Lindsay and the rest of the family in chat. Paul saying hi to Sam. Sam saying hey, Lady Beaky coming. Saying hi to Paul. And TBG's in. Hi, James. Hope your mum's well.
Hi, James.
Morning, James. Or evening. Yeah, morning.
James.
And Jeff saying hi to James. And Sam saying hi to
Evening, Jeff and Maggie.
And Jeff saying hi to Sam. And that's chat caught up with. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Short and sweet.
Quick chat. Get some more done.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Sorry I missed yesterday, but between the vampires at the doctor's office and getting my truck towed in so I can get it worked on.
Yeah, I forgot you were at doctor's yesterday. Yeah, I was as well. Oh, rotten sod. I think they used a horse's needle on me yesterday.
Well, the first one she actually missed.
Oh,
And I normally have good I'm normally, you know, a single stick, and
yeah.
she totally missed.
Yeah, I'm usually really good, and I've got good veins. But look at the bruise she left me.
Yeah. Well, to tell you how much she missed, she didn't even bruise. That's how much she missed on that one.
Wow.
It didn't
Well,
even, she didn't even come close to the vein.
So what causes the bruising then?
When they rupture the vein,
Oh, right. Yeah.
because
I
that's
didn't
all
know.
the bruise is blood under the skin. So if they hit the vein and either go through it or something, that's where the bruising comes in.
Oh,
They
I
just
never
totally,
realised.
yeah.
Never realised that.
Oh, yeah.
Should have known to ask you, shouldn't I?
And she missed me with the butterfly needle. Then she got the big needle out and got the other arm, no problem. I'm just like, come on.
Oh, we were chasing Michelle around for veins the other day.
Yeah, they have to chase mine.
Yeah, some people have rolling veins.
I used to be really good, but now, no, not anymore. Yeah, most time we went to where the right now.
So I have to go in Friday to the actual appointment for, as I call it, the poke and prod.
Ooh.
Since they haven't seen you for a year.
Yeah. You've just been in for yours, haven't you?
Yeah.
MOT.
I'm sure they don't call it an MOT.
Ladies' health check.
I know there's a sarcastic joke I could go there, but I'm not going to. I'm too polite. But isn't that weird? I've just said I'm polite and Sprue's not made a comment.
I'll give him time. He'll catch up.
But hopefully with this appointment, it'll be like, okay, good. See you next year.
Yeah. No, I was like me yesterday. I went for my diabetic checkup. I've had my eyes done now and both lots. And I've been for my checkup. Just get my results next week. And hopefully that'll be it for another 6 months or so. was meant to be 6 months. This time it was nearly a year. She only had me booked in for what was it? A quick check over, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a bloody full MOT.
No, she managed to do all the checks for you.
You know, my foot's been really swollen, Connie.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned it to her. You wouldn't believe it. I got up yesterday. Swelling had gone totally. Because I was due to go in. I couldn't believe it. I'm at the dentist tomorrow. That abscess is gone. What's this? Oh. And she turned around and said exactly the same. Yeah, said exactly the same thing as you. She says, "Oh, it sounds like gout." She says, "Take a picture next time it swells up and make an appointment." It looks like you got gout's flaring up again. So with it being hot, she says, "I don't think it's arthritis." So Dr. Connie was right.
I am not a doctor, just I collect information.
Well versed. I think.
Well, I had family members who had gout.
Well, I was treated for it in my 20s. Well, I stopped drinking and everything, so changed my lifestyle a bit,
Yeah.
and then went diabetic instead.
Yeah.
No, we knew. Well, we all knew I was going to go diabetic. I know my whole family is. It's hereditary with me. I just don't want to go the same route as the rest of my family because both my granny, well, my mum and my gran got cataracts as well through it. They're both blind. Well, my nan was blind. My mum's going blind.
They can fix that though, can't they?
You can have surgeries. My mum's had them on both eyes, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Scott. The thought of having surgery on my eye when I'm awake. Oh,
Cataract.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mum's had that done.
My mom
Horrible.
had cataract surgery when she was in her early 40s.
Mum was 90 when she had hers done.
Wow. Well done.
Fortunately, I just inherited the bad eyesight from my dad. Everything else is good.
I've always had good eyesight. Oh, Terry's in.
Hey, Terry.
Are you on break, Terry, or are you at home? If you're at home, I can drop you the link. You can come in, mate. Oh, Tammy's in. Afternoon, Tammy.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Terry.
Good, Tammy.
Are you talking to me today, Tammy?
That's not Terry. That's Colin McRae.
Oh.
His last video he put out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his last video was the Ford GT.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
He needs to find a smoother road to run it on.
I lost count how many times he actually hit that little pebble of that rock.
I think he was aiming for it.
It looks like that, didn't it?
Tammy says, good morning, everyone on panel and in chat. Granny Hillbilly is here, starting the day off right. Oh, I hope you didn't take offence to that, Tammy. Jeff saying hi to Terry. Terry saying hey, Jeff. Jeff saying hi to Tammy. Tammy saying hey to Jeff. I get my shots in my eyes because of the diabetes. Oh, wow, shots. Oh.
He's organising the video for the 262.
Ooh, Aisha's in. Afternoon, Aisha. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, Carl and company. And little history says, at home just started organising the video. We're dropping next week. Nice.
Afternoon, Aisha.
Hi, Aisha.
And Tommy says, look at your messages. I'm scared too.
You'll be fine.
Oh, I know. I'm just going to go off it now. Yes, I'm getting that look again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you missed that yesterday, Connie, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phillips bought a new pickup truck. It's massive. It's like a noddy one. And they were saying that they want all the boys in the front of it and Tommy in the back of it in a rocker. I was saying it'd be like the hillbillies.
Is it scary to say I remember that series?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah.
I do.
But it was. I must admit, it was the reruns I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was the reruns only just for me.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Saturday morning it used to be on.
Yes, and John Pertwee was my first doctor.
Yeah, John Pertwee.
Yeah,
My first
I'm mine.
doctor.
I don't even know what my first one was. I can't remember.
Did he have a big long scarf on?
That was Tom
No,
Baker.
That's Tom Baker. I know him. He was my favourite.
Davey just sent me pictures of the truck.
Ah.
That's cute.
That just means you're old, Terry.
Yeah, I thought it had been what was it, Troutman? Was it Patrick Troutman? Wasn't it?
Patrick Troughton.
Yeah, I thought that would have been Terry's.
I do have a DVD of the unreleased first episode.
Ah,
Oh wow.
well, Sprue. We're actually quite lucky because Sprue's not here. He hates Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I love
Oh,
Doctor
does
Who.
he?
I've watched it since I
Yes,
was
but the original release was postponed a week. Because the day Doctor Who was released, Kennedy was shot.
Oh,
Ah.
wow.
Well, I haven't seen an episode of the current Doctor Who.
Don't.
Don't worry
But
about
I
it.
have-
Don't. I recorded it, saw the first couple of episodes, and I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
It's all singing, dancing, all yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Christmas specials.
Hmm.
Yeah, when Tennant showed up,
Mm.
and after
Yeah.
that, no.
Yeah, I must admit, I like David Tennant as Doctor Who. He was good.
Yes.
This new Doctor Who, this new one, they've actually dropped over 1 million viewers.
Every episode.
Yeah. And that it just says that something's going wrong.
Did you slip with a knife again, Scott?
No.
They've got a plaster.
Oh, that's from work today. I scuffed me knuckle.
Oh.
I
Oh,
don't even know where or how, but it happened.
did you fill out the book?
No book. They just gave me a Band-Aid.
Oh, they would have had to fill out paperwork for that.
Well, I did ask, but no.
Well, I was a first aid officer where I worked.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it up because the paperwork was shocking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, working in the plastic industry. I lost count of how many burns I treated.
Injection molding,
Extrusion.
extrusion.
Yeah, the heads are running at 200 degrees and people let on them.
Oh,
I still have the scars.
silly thing to do.
Pain in the ass to work out in the middle of summer, but be awesome in winter.
Oh, it was great in the wintertime. Middle of summer, middle of the machines. My machine was, 25 metres long? And it was always 52 degrees Celsius in the middle of the factory.
Huh.
And that was with the doors wide open.
Yeah, my
That's
dad. Sorry, go
I
on.
don't.
I was going to say down the pipe it was constantly 30, 32 degrees down there, stifling, sticking on, which is why they used to give us an hour-long breaks, regardless of on lunch or anything. Every break was an hour, and endless supply of icy poles, drinks.
Yeah, we used to get 3 half-hour breaks in a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, my dad. Well, you can imagine yourself in this country. We don't get much heat. But my dad, for about 15 years, worked in a paper mill, and there was one job in the paper mill. They could only work, and it was 10 minutes on, then 10 minutes off, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and they were in their underpants because it was that hot in there. And they were constantly on salt tablets, and they had fridges everywhere full of bottles of water. They had like HP sauce bottles full of water and stuff in the fridge. It was that hot.
Yeah, wouldn't be allowed to do that now.
No.
In the underpants.
I'm going back to the 80s.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people got burnt just by leaning on the walls and burning their backs and stuff. I'll just catch up on chat. Aisha says, fighting fit and ready for the world. Little History says, yeah, really pleased with the GT4 video. Shame about my driving skills. Reckon it's one of not the best vid I've done. Hasn't taken off on YouTube like the split video. Oh, wow. Well, I haven't seen it yet because it keeps coming up as members only.
It's not now.
Aisha, Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, Stingray. I grew up on that stuff.
Did you say Captain Scarlet?
Captain Scarlet. Spectrum is green.
Yeah. Hang on, Terry.
The voice of the Mr. Arms. Aisha says, Tammy looks nothing like Granny Clampett. She doesn't look anything like it. I totally agree. It was just the joke yesterday about him being sat in the back like Granny Clampett in a...
Yes, James. Fireball XL5.
Oh, we're going up the Stingray next.
Yeah, Stingray was good.
Tammy said, "Where's Brew this morning?" He was here, Tammy, but he's left. I don't think he's feeling very well.
Yeah. And I sent him a picture of my car actually fitting in the garage again.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was only taken 10 months.
And Terry says, Troughton was my dad's first doctor, you cheeky person.
Oh, you bugger.
Aisha says, I can't see who's on panel as I'm on my phone. Well, you've got myself,
Yes, Jeff Supercar.
you've got Michelle, you've got Octal, you've got Connie, you've got Paul Price, and you've got Scotty.
No.
Yes, Jeff. I vaguely remember Joe 90.
Oh, Jeff says, I can remember the original William Hartnell. Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Even Tammy says the new Doctor sucks. And the stories are ridiculous.
Hang on. We can't go there.
No. Lindsay says Doctor Who was poop. Yep. Jeff says David Tennant was the best Doctor.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he must have been, to be
David
fair.
Tennant.
Tom Baker was always my favourite. But
Yeah,
Is that
because he
why
was
you
always. Yeah.
I still like the Doctor who brought it back.
yeah.
Mhm.
It was one of the Egerton brothers, wasn't it, in the movie? Was it Egerton?
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? Paul Edgerton.
Yeah. Tommy says,
Yes,
could
he
have been at 5 p.m. last night and just texted me he will be home around 9 a.m. and then has to go back to work at 5 p.m. Oh, wow.
If I can just bring this up. As we all know, we had a big storm here on Sunday night. And there's still over 8,500 people in the state without power.
Wow.
And
Since
that's for a state that's run on hydroelectric.
Yep. Mostly because most parts, well, particularly down in Derwent Valley, they can't get to because it's still flooded.
Yeah. What's that? Is that pylon? Is that pylons down or something?
No, it's underwater.
Oh, right. Flooding.
Yeah, they can't get to where they need to go to have it fixed because it's flooded.
Well, I don't watch the news. I don't watch telly anymore.
Mm.
The only news I get is what you lot give me. Aisha says I was more into Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds, and Stingray before my time. I do remember them.
Yes, that used to be the after-school shows down here.
Yeah, I used to watch them. I think it was a Sunday morning on Saturday morning on BBC Two.
Yeah. Followed by the Goodies, then the
Yes.
Kenny Everett video show.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch Kenny Everett. My mum and dad
I wasn't either, but it didn't
Yeah,
stop
they wouldn't let
me.
watch it. I watched it when I left home. Mind you, I got a portable from the bedroom at one point, so I ended up watching it now. Aisha says, I never owned a doll when I was little. I did. I had a load of them. They're called Action Men. Terry's laughing at Scott. Aisha's saying, DBG, honey. Jeff saying, supercar. James is saying hi to Aisha. Jeff saying, Joe 90. Wow, all the sexy man, says Aisha.
Where?
Jeff saying Tom Baker is a very close second. Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
Paul McGann, that was it. Paul
That's
McGann.
it.
Yeah,
He did the TV special in America.
yeah, he done the movie, didn't he?
Who was
I
that?
have that on video. He was the one who started the rumor that the Doctor was half human.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Sorry, nerd.
Terry says, members have to get something, mate. Just trying to make sure they get the vids at least a couple of days early. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Terry. It just shows on mine as it's still members only. That's why I've not watched it yet. I've not been able
Well,
to get
click on it.
Well, I can't do it right now.
Hang on.
Here's
hang
one
on.
for James.
Hang on, hang on.
Aisha says, right, you're all 50 inches now. Ooh. TBG saying UFO in space 1999. Oh, yeah, and Terror Hawks.
There you go.
There you go, James.
Little history says, I thought Paul McGann was a brilliant. He got me back into the Doctor. Exactly the same. Because when Sylvester McCoy became Doctor and
Yeah, Sylvester McCoy
I left it. That's when I left.
became Paul McGann.
Which one was that?
That was the seventh Doctor.
Was he the blonde one?
No, that was no. It was Sylvester McCoy. He's got black curly hair.
Yeah, black curly hair. Then he became Paul McGann.
Yeah.
Right.
The
And
blonde
then-
hair guy was the guy out of All Creatures Great and
that
Small.
was
That
Peter
was
Davidson.
Peter Davidson.
Peter Davidson.
Yeah, because I didn't mind him either.
Yeah, I've met him.
He kept going on about cricket, if I remember right.
Yes, he dressed in cricket outfits.
Yeah.
Mm.
Aisha says she was in love with Mr. Spock and never missed an episode of Star Trek. Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, BBC Two. TVG says
Down Aisha.
Peruse on YouTube was a producer of the Doctor Who movie. Oh, wow. And Little History says TVG. TVG said he was the short Scottish Doctor. Terry! Afternoon, panel and chatters. Afternoon, Apple. Hope you've all got all three of you well.
There you go, Aisha. The Enterprise in the background.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one day I might finish it.
Which one is that? Is that the polar lights?
That's the Polar Lights TOS.
So I think I
And-
have the refit.
Yeah, that does light up.
That's why mine's still in a box.
Yeah, the light up kit costs more than the kit.
Yeah, I got a do-it-yourself light kit. That's why it's still in a box.
Hang on.
I got to learn to solder.
Hang on, the wiring's still up there. Let's see. Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Jeff says, oh, wow. I like the smoke effect. He's not biting.
What, the smoke effect?
Yeah.
I put it out while I was off screen, thank you. Got it noisy.
Jeff saying hey to Apple. Aisha saying hi to Apple. TVG saying cool eagle, Paul. He said, okay, Paul, get your coat. You pulled. You pulled, Paul.
Yeah, okay. Been a while.
TVG says, where's the Connie? Connie? Apple says, afternoon, Jeff and Maggie, Aisha, James, and himself. Little history.
Afternoon, Ethel. Sounds like I'm talking to my father. His name was Ethel, by the way.
Ah.
Only with one L, though.
Our Athel here is named after a place. Blair Athel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Scott was going to break into song then.
Why
Was
is
it
my
used?
finished yet?
Yeah, I remembered where I was.
I must admit, last night, after the PPM, I ended up staying in the green room, and it was just me, Sprue, and Michelle in there.
All right.
I came out because I was doing something else, but Michelle and Sprue stayed in, so I was still talking to them.
Mm.
And I went on YouTube, and I couldn't believe it. My YouTube channel was just full of Christmas music, Christmas videos.
Really?
Yeah, it was full of them. So I had to have a play. I ended up sat there till 2:30 this morning watching music videos.
I was almost doing the same, except I was watching the American Idol, last year's winner.
All right.
I was watching him.
Well, after Sprue went off to bed and Michelle went off to bed, I ended up sat there watching Queen, and I was just going back to my childhood. Just sat there for
Yeah.
hours listening to Queen music. It was great.
YouTube's good for that. I'll just watch this, won't take long.
Yeah.
No, you start with one AC/DC song and you wind up watching the whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Live at the River Plate. Great
I
video.
I think about 2:30 this morning, the last one I had on was Phantom of the Opera, the Iron Maiden. I thought I'd better turn this down because I wake kids up. I've got them benches in a minute. I'll just carry on with my trousers a minute.
What?
So I'll just finish playing with me. Well, I'm not playing with my trousers, but
That's a relief.
I was going to say that's a different stream, isn't it?
yeah, I'm just putting some different shading on my trousers. Not like Panzer was trying yesterday.
Oh, bugger. Sorry. Just dropped a wing.
Oh, it's funny that Panzer dropped from it yesterday.
Mm.
Breakfast. Athel says, "Hi, Paul. If I was talking to my dad, I'd say hi, Angus." or just simply, "Hi, Dad."
If I was talking to my dad, I'd be really, really worried.
Yeah, so would I. If my dad were talking to me, I'd be getting my head examined. He's been dead 10 years.
Well, he's still in the bar upstairs. We couldn't work out where else we were going to put him.
I always said to me dad when he passed, we'd get him cremated and put him in egg timer and put him behind the bar.
Well, we've got Dad sitting in the bar upstairs.
I think I upset mine. I took him back to Wales and buried him with his mother. You'll never
Right next to him. We've got Dad right next to the last bottle of scotch he ever bought.
Mine's buried with his son. my brother.
Oh, we're a cheery bunch.
Well, hopefully I live long enough to ruin my kid's life. I just want to live long enough so they've got to argue about the car collection.
I just want to run enough debt to leave him.
Well, I tried that, but I went bankrupt and still didn't sell any cars. Have you got anything of value? No.
What? And they took your word for it?
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Over here, they come round and check everything.
Well, my cars are stored on the Central Coast in a factory unit that I bought as a third-year apprentice. Yeah, because Mum said, you've got to invest in property. So I did. I bought 4 units off a building plan. And so far, it's paid for itself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. 3 units are rented out to permanent tenants. The 4th one's mine. And according to the insurance company, there's over $3 million worth of cars in there.
Oof.
I went, really? I think I paid all up $50,000 for them. Mainly, I never traded in a car. It got to the end of its life and I just parked it. Then I picked up cars that were being sold cheap and put them away.
Oh.
And then Holden decided to fold.
That wasn't Holden.
Yeah, General Motors killed them, I know.
I know. In fact, the last 2 years of operations, Holden made more money than they had previously.
Yes, there is one Holden that's still in production, Scott.
Hmm.
The Camaro.
Yes.
Because it's a Commodore chassis.
All right.
Yeah, it was designed in Adelaide.
Right. Shame that's
Don't tell
going.
the Americans that.
Just catch up.
Oh, there's a lot of Americans that are not happy with Holden folding because they did like their cars.
Oh, yeah, they can't get them over there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll just catch up with Chapman. Athel's looking for Sprue. He was coughing his guts up just now, really bad. He said he'll be back in, and he's gone off, but he's not come back. I'm wondering if he's thrown up again.
Oh, that's not good. What, the hay fever kicking in?
Yeah, he starts coughing, and he ends up throwing up, and it throws him off for a good few hours. Athel says, so honey, how are you this fine day? 14 degrees, but cloudy. Tammy says, I'm going to have to behave when I shouldn't, Carl.
You don't have to behave, Tammy.
It's me that needs to behave.
Okay.
I shouldn't talk to ladies like that.
Yes. And I remember why I liked the stream this time.
Yeah, I was waiting for Michelle to start laughing then. Aisha says, it rained all night here, Apple. So feeling cold. I tell you, it feels like autumn. James is saying, Paul, can you say I'm not your father to Athel?
I'm not your father, Athel. What?
Tammy says, the little put truck is home. He just looks so funny driving it. You're going to have to take a video, Tammy. Oh, yeah. Aisha's just said, Tammy, film him driving it and post it. Apple says, my dad died in 71 with me by his side in uniform. Oh, he says, holding his hand and crying like a baby.
Mm.
Sorry, James. I don't speak James Earl Jones.
Ace says, how old was he, Athel? And Athel says, hi, Tammy. Trust you're feeling better. He says he was 56 when he died. Wow. And my dad was 64.
Well,
My
dad made it to 94.
Aisha says my mum went the year before. She was 52. Oh, same age as me. But Apple says my mum died in 2014. 90. TVG says dad was 69, died of lung cancer. Bloody hell. God, we are a cheery bunch. Apple says dad was 63 when he passed.
All right, Mum's 92 and she's still going.
I'm 52 and I'm still here. Michelle's falling asleep at the bench again, look. You had. I was looking at the back of your head, Bobby. You've not.
She's not away.
I have been up since 4:15 this morning.
I know, I was just about to say you've been down since 4:15.
Why?
Dog's got her up.
Dogs.
There is a way you can fix that.
Yeah, there is. It's a shotgun.
Get rid of it.
James says, Mum's 87 and still here. Just.
Oh, yeah, I've told Mum she can't go till she hits 97.
Why 97?
Well, that way I get the old age pension.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm a selfish bugger.
Down here, if you get there, they give you free rent if you're in a housing house.
I got free rent now, Scott. I'm living at Mum's place.
And
the government's paying me.
I'm just going to share a photograph a minute. I've just got a new photograph of Philip's latest. You know, he bought that pickup truck.
Yeah.
Bought a new car now.
Is it a Mini? Oh, yep.
Dreamworld, that's in Queensland.
Yeah.
He gets around a bit. Tammy says, I've sent you a new video you can play. No music, Carl. Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the car fitting in the garage, Scott.
I did see that, mate. Yeah.
It's only taken 10 months.
No, it's not a video, it's a picture.
Mine's in my garage too. It's behind that door behind me.
No, I haven't got one.
Since
I
Dad
haven't-
passed, the garage filled up with crap.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't got one come through, Tammy. The last picture I've had come through was of a blow up boat. But it's a picture, not a video. I can't listen to the voice message anymore. Tammy sent me a couple of pictures through. I think it was meant to be a video, but it's come through as a picture.
Oh,
Just Tammy sent that through. And that's the two little pickups in the back, his and hers. The funny thing is the white one's Phillips, and the dark one's Tammy's. It tickles me that.
The white one would almost fit in the pool.
Yeah, I think it would.
I think the white one would almost fit in the back of the dark one.
Yeah.
yes. I will say I own a dual cab pickup. I haven't seen it for years, but I still own it.
Yeah, Athel says, yeah, COVID and stupidity cost my cousins of mine. Show him his vision outliving everyone in his immediate family, but it's okay, he's got Celia and Hamish.
Mm.
We've got 15 watching and 12 thumbs. Thank you to the 15 coming in. That's more than yesterday. It's more than we had in all day. Been very quiet. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, welcome aboard.
Should we have a wander around the benches and see what everyone's on with? We should. That was a good idea, Scott.
Sorry?
Yeah, just say yes, Carl.
It's not happening, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
No, he said say yes.
Okay.
He refuses to answer that on the grounds it might incriminate him.
Well, isn't okay the same as yes?
Not really.
I don't know. I've had a couple of slaps from that one. Yeah, I've had a couple of slaps from an okay. That wasn't yes. Tammy says, I didn't hit the video. Dang it. The black is 94 GMC square body. It rides rough, but I love it.
Okay.
Athel says, better thumb up, Carl, to make him feel appreciated. Thank you, Athel. She says, Octo is very quiet. Octo's always quiet.
It's always quiet.
Yeah, I can't help it.
He's concentrating.
Sam says hi to Tammy and Ray.
Yeah, I just had my old pickup truck taken in to get it worked on. So hopefully it'll be running again soon.
Yes, mine has 316,000 kilometres on it.
So Michelle's car looks like a little puppy driving down the road at the moment. The back wiper, the motor's gone on the back wiper, so the wiper's just dangling and swinging in the breeze. Looks like it's wagging its tail. Apple says, "Oh, so Sam is alive."
No, Paul, I have a 1987 Dodge Ram.
Oh,
Full size.
oh, proper car. Oh,
Yeah.
proper
The,
truck.
Where you can put a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet of plywood in the back end of it, laying flat.
Yes, my Colorado is lucky to fit anything in the back of it.
So I'll flick around benches. I'm just got me first coat of contrast paint on, so I'm going to start dry brushing when that's dry. But otherwise,
It's looking good, pal.
I'll be doing most of it tomorrow on Spruce Street, I think. We'll concentrate on chat. We'll nip up to Octo, see what was going on with his toucan. Toucan show.
So I
I
heard
got,
that.
I got most of it done.
I say nearly finished. Yeah, wow.
That's
Go
pretty
ahead.
good.
I should be done by 9 anyways.
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
Good one.
We'll go from one dots to another. Nipple to Michelle.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, go.
Hello.
You good?
G'day.
Yeah, we're just filling him out now. You should be up.
Is that
Right.
Filling him out.
Elf?
That's Elf.
That's Alf.
Oh,
That's Elf. Alien Life Form, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Right, and okay then. Thank you very much, Michelle. We'll nip over and see Philip on his way into work. Message from Tammy. There's Philip going into work.
Strange. He looks like Ronald.
He does, doesn't he?
McDonald's.
Blah, blah, blah. Wrong myself now. Go to Connie. Hi, Connie. Oh, Bricklaying.
Yeah, looks like I'm making the sidewalls here.
Yeah, Tommy says GMC is 300,000 miles. Needs some front end work, but still does its job. Wow.
It's just right in.
She's got a 2011 Toyota Venza, all-wheel drive.
Panzer.
I think that might be a Vitara down here, Scott.
But oh,
I
right,
could
yeah.
be wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm better look it up. So
Raffle saying hi, Michelle.
Bye, Apple.
She's locking. Got nip over to Paul. Thank you, Connie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done anything yet. I'm too busy relaxing.
Ah, cool. Don't blame you. Nip over to Scott, who's on the computer looking up that car.
And
I
he's
am.
still doing his seatbelts.
I'm just really just waiting for this harness to dry so I can do something else with it.
You know, with the rest of the box, Scott, you got lots of other bits of plastic.
Yep.
They can all be painted. Well, you know.
I know. That's why I'm going to switch over, like putting all that together and then paint it.
Did you know the seatbelts? Did Terry use the ones from the kit?
I assume so. I imagine so.
Yes, they need to be thinned out a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they are.
I ended up making mine out of tinfoil, off a yogurt top.
Okay.
But I like the Terry's look quite good. Oh, sorry.
That's what it looks like finished, Scott.
Yep. Hopefully get mine to that stage.
Before the Mark 8 arrives.
Yes, hopefully.
Nice.
I'm thinking of leaving the engine out of the Mark 8
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
putting
well,
it into a 124th car.
Oh,
Yeah, just something different.
it will be different.
Oh,
He's just
Christ.
saying, Paul's
It'll be
wondering where
different
he's
if you can actually fit it.
That's a German Mark 9.
Terry says he used the kit ones, but he thinned them down.
Yep.
Had to get the kit from Germany.
Right.
Yeah, because everybody was sold out.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mine from Perth, but it also took me 3 years.
Mine took 7 days.
Mm.
Amazon. Car with the Merlin. JNO will love you.
Yes. Yeah. I'd actually
There is
like to to do the motor as a separate display,
Yes.
but you can't really do that.
No, unless you make the engine stand.
Yeah, and the block.
Airfix have really missed the mark on that. They should release the engine as a separate kit.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, there is enough parts in it to justify it.
Moss actually told him that too.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Yeah, Tommy's saying, go start breakfast now. Philip is home. I'm on at 2 US and 7 p.m. UK time. Love and appreciate you all. You have a good day, Tommy.
Have a
And
good
this is a
one.
kit my cousin sent me, Scott.
Typhoon.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that kit.
The engine doesn't fit onto the cowlings.
I've done it.
No, you got to leave half the parts off.
Yeah, right. Well, they did two versions of it, didn't they? They did the
Yeah, they have the car door version and the later version.
yeah.
So I've just had a message off Tammy. She says, Philip's cracking up now, but now he wants to put a rocking chair in the back of it.
And the banjo.
And a banjo, yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding.
Aisha says, bye for now, Tammy. Athel says, okay, Tammy, I better arrange to have dinner post before you go live. Well, see, it is on pot scrubbing duty. Oh.
Come on, Ethel. You can do the pots.
Need a dishwasher. I've got a couple of teenage ones.
Really? How did you
Yeah.
work that one?
They won't feed and they wash up.
My son's 30 with his own partner and he still doesn't wash up.
Mm.
But I have seen photos of him doing it.
We say to them, you're just trying to prepare them for when they leave and they get their own place. So they even do the washing, wash the clothes now. Teaching them how to use the Hoover. Yeah, to learn. Michelle, why don't you drop and go to bed? Why don't you come out and go to bed?
My son used a Hoover. That'll never happen.
Michelle had to show me first.
What?
How to use the
What? How to use the Hoover? You know how to
Yeah.
use the
Apple
Hoover.
says we have 2 dishwashers, her and me, in the sink. Some I've never owned. I've never had a dishwasher.
No.
I had a dishwasher in the first house I bought.
Only
I ended up
recently,
ripping it out.
I've only recently discovered central heating.
Central heating? That's strange.
That's a new one on me.
Did someone just drop out?
Yeah, Michelle.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Sorry, Michelle. I don't mean that way, Michelle. I was just being observant for a change.
Yeah, she's falling asleep. I keep turning around and watching her nodding.
Well, that's understandable. It is 10 past 11. Oh, 10
Not
past
there.
10.
Not
Sorry.
here.
it's 10 past 1 over there.
Yeah, you're right there, Scott.
Yeah.
Aisha says, I bought one of the tabletop dishwashers. It's brilliant. And Apple says, we once had a bidet when on vacation. I used it to wash my smalls. That's what it's for, isn't it? You get your smalls in.
No, just shower with your undies on.
That's cheating.
Yeah, hang them over the rail. They're fine for the next morning.
Oh, right. Might be. Yeah.
I've got 2 dishwashers
Mm.
right there.
I thought all yours came in paper pots.
No, they tend to burn when you put them on the stove.
Ah.
Connie's back.
Yep. My 8 o'clock breakfast time for the kiddies. Yeah, I have a dishwasher. I just don't use it very much. Because most of what I have as dishes is cat food cans. All right.
Pizza. I think I understand that, Ethel.
Yeah. Oh, it's unusual. I'm stuck for things to say today.
You'll get over it.
I usually blather away. Yeah. It's nice to see Dominique in chat last night.
Yeah.
How is Tom?
How's Danielle doing?
I don't know. I think she's okay from what he said in chat last night. But he's not been in. I haven't seen him in green room or anything for a bit. She is home. No, she's home.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that is good.
Athel says that's because Sprue's not there to kick your butt, Carl, when you go silent.
Hope you're all right, Sprue.
Yes. So do I. I'm painting this now, and I've just remembered I got a spruce sent me a yellow through, and I haven't tried it. I have to try it. I think it's a contrast though. I don't want it at the moment. Might try it on the inside of this jacket actually. Oh, nuclear yellow or something.
How'd you like that video I sent you yesterday, Carl?
Oh yes, why that made me jump.
I knew it would. That's why I sent it.
I'll share it with the group.
I was terrified there was going to be a bloody snake in it or something. There's no idea.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, because I shared it with Lindsey.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, Lindsay's got one of those dogs.
I sent it to Sprue as well.
Yeah.
I would send it to Terry, but it's a bit hard.
It's a bit hard. You'd have to send it with a stamp on it.
Yeah.
He's not totally come to the 21st century yet, has he?
Yeah, there was talk of him coming to it, but
He's talking about it. But...
yeah.
Yeah, but he does reply to YouTube posts.
Yeah. I'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, okay. So another one gone.
What's up for ice cream?
Dropping like flies today. Apple says, one thing that Celia asked me about a couple of nights back, what or who do you leave your kit, your stash to when you pass? And I simply looked at her with that meaningful look. She understood. It's all right. Michelle's already said to me, oh, it's all right. I think it's called Veterus or someone will buy it when you're all gone. So I'll just flog it to them. I'm like, you're already looking. Oh, thanks a lot. I plan to get through them.
Yeah, that's what my neighbour said. And he only had 300 kits in his stash when he passed.
Oh, wow.
I got some of them.
Yeah, I pity my daughter. She's going to have to go through my stashes.
That's why I don't have a stash.
Well, I'm determined I'm going to go before Michelle because I'm not sorting all her stuff out. I'll just get a skip. Don't tell her that, though.
Well, Paul, I've got so many different hobbies.
Yeah, it's the
that
same with
I never
Michelle.
know what I want to work on at any one time.
Yeah. So I can make use of the diamond dots, but I can't make a lot of use of the material and the wool and all that sort of stuff.
Well, Connie, my son was 18 when he found out I had a car stash. And he damn near crapped himself. Not as badly as the ex did.
Well, I have a 20+ year sewing hobby.
Yeah.
Cross stitch almost as long. And then about
Plus, you're still into LARPing, aren't
8
you?
or 9 years of Gundam. So I got some residual kits off of that. And then the latest stuff of bricks and doll kits, wood kit, dollhouse kits, wood kits.
Oh God.
I didn't bear thinking about.
And that's just my hobby stuff. That's not counting the tools that I have for remodeling and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I've lived in this house for 30 years.
That
Yes.
makes it
When
worse.
my ex found out about my car stash, she damn near crapped herself. She always knew I had a few old cars stashed away, but when she found out there was 12, she regretted her decisions immensely. Yeah, I know they're only old Holdens, but since Holden folded, well, the car I daily drive cost me 18 grand when I bought it. It's now currently valued at 55. Which really annoys her.
I don't drive.
I do. I have to take Mum everywhere. Like I said before, I never traded a car in. I just kept the ones I had. Parked them up when they wouldn't pass Rego and thought I'll get round to them one day.
So I just read Apple's comment. He said, well, Connie, when you pass, your daughter will have enough paint to redo the whole house.
Yeah, except she's probably not going to want to live over here.
Can you imagine that, though, all them little tubs of paint?
I think she's waiting on some of my sewing stash because she also sews.
Yeah.
She's not going to sure what to do with the rest of it.
It's horrible when you think about it, though, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not looking forward to going through my dad's place. I mean, my dad's lived in the same house 42 years.
Yeah, I
And
think
he's
it's all
an
right
even
with me.
worse. He's an even worse collector than I am.
Oh,
I'm about 700-800 miles from my dad's house, and when he passed, by the time I went down there, my sisters had been through and emptied it. So I was all right. Aisha says, I've been invited out in Victoria in Australia by Darth Muzzard.
don't do it.
Victoria, whereabouts in Victoria?
Scott, you know what the best thing about Victoria is?
I'm not there.
Well, the Hume Highway heading north.
Yeah. I've done that
Australians
trip.
will understand that.
We was actually talking about it today at work because the person I'm working with, he's the person that gives him all the jobs, who's in Victoria, are thinking he can get around here in 10 minutes.
What, in Tassie?
So they give him 15 jobs to do in one day and expect him to do it.
Yeah, Tassie's not that big, but it takes
big
2
enough.
days to drive around it.
Yeah, it's big enough. Like to go from Wynyard to Launceston, which is the trip they wanted him to do, would take an hour and a half, just one way.
Yeah.
So that's 3 hours just to get to Launceston and then go all the way back to Wynyard. And you just can't do it.
No.
If we had a highway like the Hume, where you can just, once you get out of Melbourne, you don't have to stop anywhere unless you want to. We don't have that here.
No. I've driven around Tassie. I was down there just after Rest Point opened.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it paid for the holiday.
Lots changed since then, mate, I have to say.
Yeah, well, when I was down there, they had standard and super petrol.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same petrol.
Yep. And now there's 3 different fuels.
Yeah.
That's not including diesel.
Yes, I spent 3 weeks towing a caravan around Tasmania.
Yep.
I spent longer in Tasmania than I did driving to Western Australia.
Mm.
Well, the first time I went to Western Australia, I rode on a bike.
Oh. Not in summer.
Yes.
Oh.
What was it? 40 degrees across the Nullarbor, and I was on a Kawasaki.
Yep. You would have had the zipper down.
Zip it down, jacket open.
Oh, well,
Where
back
will
then,
this torture stop?
yeah.
Then the next year I did it in a Corolla.
Yep.
I had one burnt arm one sunburnt arm and one white arm. For those in England, that's hanging an arm out the window of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, my uncle's a lorry driver.
Yeah. You're dark on one side and white on the other.
Yep. Unless you get somebody else to drive, then you might be able to tan the other side.
Yeah, we used to swap, the two of us that drove over there.
Yeah.
And we actually discussed when we got to Perth of putting the car on the train to come back.
That would have cost a bit, though, wouldn't it?
That would have been cheaper than driving.
Yeah.
But I still remember the sign on the Nullarbor that said police patrol by air.
Mm.
Somebody had written underneath it, pigs in space.
Yeah. Well, they've got a makeshift runway along there now.
No, it's the longest straight stretch of road in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, right.
From Ceduna to Perth.
Yep.
I think it's 1,700 kilometres.
Yep.
And they did put a kink in it to keep you awake.
Yeah, well, there's a makeshift runway on there now, or somewhere along there.
Well, anywhere along there, it's long enough.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's purpose built for it.
Yeah. Just for everybody's information, Nullarbor means treeless plain. There's not a tree for 1,700 kilometres.
Oh, wow.
So there's no way you pull it over and get some shade to cool off.
No. And it's 120 miles between petrol stations.
Hmm.
And because they use what they call bore water in the petrol stations out there, you have to buy a special soap just to work up a lather.
Yeah.
There's only one state in Australia I've never been to. That's the Northern Territory.
Yeah. Either have I. Although technically it's not a state, but yeah, anyway.
It's a territory. All right, Scott.
Yeah.
Just like Canberra.
You say
Yeah.
tomato, it's a tomato. Yeah, Athel
And
says
the good thing is with the Northern Territory, there's no speed limits,
Yes.
which is really encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take the SS up there and rip it all the way up to Darwin. See if I can get it flat out.
yeah, Aisha says she's had to sell her car. She's not allowed to drive anymore.
Oh, no.
And TVG says, me neither, Aisha. Funny thing is, though, bottom half of my left leg has regained feeling in it. Wow. We both got heart problems. And Athel says, my mate, sadly no longer with us, went on his vacation to Bermuda, arrived a white man, and came back to the UK almost like I can't say Bermudian. And was questioned about his intentions on coming into the UK.
So he came back as a Nubian.
A new man.
Nubian, Scott. No, he's never read Conan books. Sorry.
Nah, that's right. I've never had.
Yeah, Aisha
I'm not
says
much-
after 5. Oh, sorry. Aisha says after the 5 heart attacks, they took my driving license away.
Oh,
And James says, yep, they'll do that.
the only time they threatened to take my driving license away is when I got pulled over for speeding.
Mm. Mm.
100 mile an hour over the limit.
Yeah.
Mm. That's
I'd slowed down.
That's what it makes me laugh. You know, you all know Michelle. You've all met Michelle. You all know Michelle. We had the police turn up at our house one night. It's just going back quite a few years. And there'd been reports of Michelle doing donuts in a car park. And it was somebody that knew us as well. And they'd rung up the police saying Michelle was out in her car doing donuts in a car park. And the police turned up and they were like, asked to see her car. And Michelle's like, well, I've recently come out of hospital. I've had seizures and epileptic fits. I haven't got a driving license anymore. I don't even own a car anymore. So
What sort of car was she doing donuts in?
Well, like I said, she didn't have a car. It's crazy. Just people stirring. God, the only donuts Michelle will do in a car is strawberry or bloody custard.
Oh, you got to have cinnamon.
We don't get them.
Oh,
Not
by
with
the way,
strawberry donuts, Scott.
strawberry. No. Oh, no, I think you can at Donut King.
Yeah, but that's Donut King.
Hmm.
I've never been in a donut shop. I just get them at local shop. I had a donut earlier. Aisha says, are you walking about okay now, James? And he says, yeah, not falling over. And Apple says the DVL took his license away after he declared he had cataracts in both eyes. Yeah, and now he's glad he saved loads. Yeah. I keep saying to Michelle, we might as well do away with the car. The amount of times we use it. We just get home deliveries for the shopping now. But she loves her car, her independence. She puts it.
Yeah. I didn't get my license until I was, would have been 38 or somewhere around there.
She's had it a while then.
So, yeah.
Oh no,
I
you
didn't
know.
really decide to get it until then. I didn't. Yeah, anyway. I've got it now. I'm right.
It's all so quiet. You still with us, Octo?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Has anybody heard of Joshy?
No?
No.
He messaged about a week or so back saying he was okay, just say hello, but not had a chat to him or anything.
Hmm.
Oh.
Woolworths.
Oh.
It's still here, Aisha.
I think it's a different shop. Scott.
Right. Yeah.
Our Woolies, or what used to be Woolies, used to get records. Well, it's a Home Depot thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember Woolworths.
Yeah, I was there yesterday.
I was there today.
Ice cream, Scott.
No, I won't. Little cocktail Savoys.
Oh,
I won't say
Oh,
what
like-
we really call them.
I like puppy dogs.
Mm,
Apple says, yeah, Morrison's is his friendly home shopping. Yeah. Aisha says, I do miss him on food shopping, but all our high streets are dead. Yeah, they are. Apple says, yeah, ours too. Oh, this one up here is ridiculous. Now, bars, hotels, and bookies, all the other shops are gone out of town. You got the big, like he says, the big marketplaces, but Aisha says, I do miss Woolworths. I do. And C&A. James, will be right back. Athel says, Woolly closed down 15 years ago. Wow. Yeah, John Lewis has gone as well from up here. I used to love going in John Lewis. Looking at all the stuff I couldn't afford. Pretending I was posh walking around on a Sunday. Yeah, Aisha says ours have completely gone here in the UK, Paul. Yeah, I think it's a different. I think it's a different chain. Because we used to be able to go in Woolies like and buy sweets and records and Christmas presents and all that sort of stuff. What was it? What do they sell at your Woolworths?
About the same.
How
Like I said,
Woolworths like that are called
it's been
BW.
40 years since I've seen one. So it was one of the shops downtown where I would
ours is
stop
just a
in on the way to
supermarket.
the library after
Ours,
school.
ours is just a supermarket.
Oh right, yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's where you get your veggies from.
I don't think
It-
they sold food. I don't think they sold food at our Woolies, but I don't think so. And you could get your Christmas sweets there. I used to like going in for tapes, cassettes and stuff, and records. And the pick and mix. Oh. Pick and mix was amazing. Jeff Light says, not seen or heard from Joshy for about 5-6 weeks. Last we heard, he was climbing Ben Nevis. Aisha says, I never ate the pick and mix. Oh, I did. I'm not saying I paid for it, but it was handy to dip your hand in as you were walking past. It gets me because the Woolies here, they only had, I think it was 1 year where they were down on profits and they shut.
Oh shit!
It wasn't like they were a struggling company or anything.
Mm. We got a place here called King Island Dairy. It's cheese, milk, and other dairy products they sell. Been going for over 100 years, and I'm not sure where the company is, but someone bought them out here a couple of years ago, and they just announced today that they're going to shut it.
Oh, wow.
Even though it's still making money and in profit and everything else, but
Yeah.
they're just going to shut it.
Oh, that's the Australian way, Scott.
Mm.
Any reason behind that, do you reckon?
Yeah, so they've got the monopoly.
Yeah.
I hate it when you can't find parts. I don't know their decals.
Maybe like the paint.
Naughty Carl? Hang on.
Hmm?
I'm just getting closer to the laptop so I can read Ayesha's comment.
Oh, it's me helping myself to the pick and mix. Like I'm the only one. One for the tub, one for the belly. Michelle still stops me going past the pick and mix.
No, Ethel, I have 2 car kits on the go and 1 aircraft kit. I can't find the parts.
Sprue's got him.
Probably. Oh, there it is.
See,
Stop
told
looking.
you.
I found it.
Not Sprue again.
We'll blame him. He's not here.
Yeah.
He found him as soon as we mentioned it. Under the bus.
Beep beep.
Oh, I'm hoping it's the right part.
Ding ding.
Oh, bugger.
Now, if you was in Melbourne, it'd be a tram.
Nobody move. I just dropped it on the floor.
You're in Blackpool with a tram.
Yes, they have trams in Victoria.
Mm-hmm. They did have a tram directly to the Spirit of Taz. But now
That's
they're
a
in
boat.
now they're in Geelong. Well, now it docks in Geelong.
Athos says, I wonder, Jeff, if it was almost at the top he met Billy Gruff and his herd of wild animals that roam the highest paths. Probably the haggis.
Oh, crap.
Athos says, it just shows you need to use magnifiers, Paul.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah, Aisha says we had a hobby shop in Elm Park where I used to live. It was the oldest shop and it closed due to the COVID pandemic. Yeah, that killed off a lot of things.
Yep. Ever heard of Wingnut Wings?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Kiwi Cup.
yeah, when
They was only closing because of the pandemic, and they never came back.
yeah.
They haven't shut down yet, Scott.
No, it's
I know.
still live, isn't it, on the website?
It's still a live company, but they're
Yeah.
not producing anything.
Mm.
Peter Jackson, isn't it? From
Yeah.
Lord of
Yep,
the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
He's an aircraft enthusiast.
Yeah, I know Nigel raves about him, doesn't he?
Mm.
He has a very big World War One collection
Yes,
of flying aircraft.
Yeah.
yes.
I think
Every
he's got a
two-
lot of money. Oh, I hate it when you drop a clear part.
Apple says, okay, gotta go and exercise the wolf as he knows it's time he's brought me his lead. So
Get a torch and pick up the glints.
You take care, Apple. Have a good day.
Have fun, Ethel.
Say, Apple.
Jeff says our high street is 95% charity shops and cats. Practically everything is moved out. Yeah, it's the same here.
Oh, there it is.
It's the same everywhere. Aisha says, love to Amish. Yeah, the only shops you got left now were moved into them like shopping centres. That's what's killed the high street. Building them bloody big multi-story things. and cramming them all into half a dozen buildings.
That and internet shopping.
Yeah. And supermarkets.
Guilty as charged.
But back in the 70s, before you had the supermarkets, your Asda and all that. I know Tesco's were around, but they were only small. You used to have your butchers and your bakers and your greengrocers and all in all villages. But as soon as you started getting the Morrisons and Asda's, and that's what killed it. And they were bigger, so they could stock more stuff, so they put more companies out of business. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. It really annoys me. Aisha says, yeah, and online shopping. Yeah, I'm a swine for online shopping. That's all I do. Never used to. But I've got nearly a 3-hour drive to my nearest proper model shop each way. So, got to be online.
Well, my nearest hobby shop is 4 hours away in Newcastle.
Mine's not quite Newcastle. Mine's Edinburgh.
Well, that's Newcastle, New South Wales.
I know. I was being
Mine's-
sarcastic.
Mine's 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and most of my hobby kits come from Melbourne,
All right.
which is B&A Hobbies.
Well, touch wood, most of my model kits now come from upstairs.
Yeah, but you've got a stash.
I've got a
Yeah, he's got a printer.
get the resin offline and do the rest upstairs.
Yeah, I cleared out my stash during the beer bug.
And I Connie, and I got a parcel earlier. I got the heater for the winter.
Ah, nice.
I think Michelle was hoping the printer was going off in the winter.
Mm.
Ooh. Yeah, that's when the sun goes out over there, isn't it?
Oh, we don't get sun. It's
Okay.
quite funny. My house, when I look out my living room window, which is, well, this window here, you can't really see it with the window, got all mountains at the back over here, and the sun rises there, just comes above the mountains and then drops back down. So we get about 2 hours of daylight in the winter, and sunshine. But it's always so bloody cold. It's 12 degrees now.
All right, you're showing off again, Scott.
Oh, just showing off Icky Sticky.
Yeah, I get my order tomorrow.
Jeff says we use the internet because of it. And Apple says, so Carl goes to Wonderland Models. No, Carl's internet shops at Wonderland. I've never actually been there. I can't, I honest to God, Apple, I'd feel too bad to ask Michelle to drive there and back just so I can get some model kits. I'd rather save the fuel money and spend that on models.
Yeah, the last time I went to a hobby shop was for 2 bottles of paint. It cost me $360 to get out of there.
Don't you
Yeah,
have Hobby Co?
No, that was Frontline Hobbies in Newcastle, Scott.
Yeah, but isn't there Hobby Co in Sydney?
We call it Robbie Co.
Oh, Robbie Co.
I went in there to buy 2 bottles of paint. I walked out with a 132nd 262 and a 132nd F4 E Phantom.
Mm.
I don't go there very often.
Yeah, Jeff says, I'd love a 3D printer. I tell you, Jeff, I was so nervous about it, but I'm so glad I got one. And they do them at some reasonable prices as well, especially if you go on Elegoo and look at the used units. The one I got was over 100 quid cheaper than a brand new one, just because somebody had opened the box. It'd never even been out the box.
Yeah, we don't get those bargains down here.
I got it from the manufacturer. I got it straight from the company, from Elegoo. It's just small writing in the top corner of the page. Used units.
Well, they
Yeah,
keep
but
talking
we are
about
at the butt end of the planet.
Yes, that's true. Aisha says you should see Panzer's stash, floor to ceiling.
Yes.
That's what you've seen of it, Aisha. I've seen a bit more of it.
Yeah, that doesn't count what he's got down the hallway, up the steps, down the steps.
Down the stairs, downstairs.
If you watch the PPM stream from last night, and I can't think who it was, but Carl probably does, was showing off his stash. That in a shed or something.
Oh, was that Dave Mack?
Could
Dave
be.
Mack.
I instantly thought of Panzer when I saw it.
To be honest with you, Scott, last night I was so engrossed in painting that face. I was just into it. I was in the zone, if you like.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we've got 2 minutes left. I'm going to go cameras up if anybody wants to use two. And we'll call it a day.
There you go. Just show them that bit off.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll put it back, Scott. I'll put you on big. Get a better picture of it.
Wow, he's done the seatbelts.
Oh, come on, focus. Oh, that's nice. I like the brass work.
Yep.
That's
Brass
nice.
and aluminium.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually gunmetal, but I didn't want a flashy aluminium colour there.
Yeah, they should be buff all the way to the back, Scott.
Yep. That's right.
That's nice. Aisha says, I'm starting my RoboCop build this weekend. And Jeff says, my mate has a filament printer. He gets some fantastic results. I've seen some of the results your mate gets with that filament printer. That Pegasus, was it Pegasus Bridge, I think it was? Brilliant, that. And Athel says, yeah, that was Dave Mack's stash. No need for wallpaper as you can't see the walls.
I instantly thought of Panzer when I saw that.
Yeah.
Actually said, Panzer, you need a shed.
Right, well, it's Thursday, yes, Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. I'll get my bit of paper.
Only for another hour here.
Well, all we've got on tonight is 7 o'clock. It's Tammy. 7 o'clock UK, 2 o'clock American.
4 a.m. Sydney.
So Tammy and Ray tonight. That'll be a good laugh. Oh, I hope she forgives me. Anyway, then you got new Plastic Alchemist on tonight. I don't know if Lindsey's on tomorrow. You'll have to wait and see. Watch this space. I don't know because he's up and down at the moment.
It'll give me something to watch.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a chest infection, so he went too bad last night. But later on last night, he was rough again. He's been ill again this morning. So tomorrow night, I believe it's Octal.
Yep.
At 5 o'clock.
Yep.
7 o'clock, I think it's Kits and Bits, and then Fester at midnight. And then
That's a cue down the shed.
And then Saturday it's Sprue and Glue, I think, depending on how he's feeling. And then JC Saturday afternoon. So I show Octal Saturday evening, 6 o'clock. Practicing with Judy. And then it's Michelle on Sunday morning. So I shall leave it there. And we'll see. Oh, hang on, I've just had a pingage. Jesus. Well, Spruce just said no Saturday. So Sprue won't be streaming on Saturday. So there we go. It's straight from the horse's mouth. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Go and check on my dogs, which she's in bed. Thank you, panel, for joining me. Thank you, chat, for joining. Don't forget to hit the thumbs before you leave. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all on Sunday. Bye.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Bye. you know, I better end the stream.